Yo, Red, come over here. I want you to try something.
What? Did you finish
Little
those?
test.
I don't like your test.
You know how we're gonna have the forged things? Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna surround it with spikes, but I'm gonna also surround it with something else. See this little can thing?
Uh-huh.
Step on
Can I pick it up? Can I just... Oh, shit! Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Nothing But Hype. Redthorne here, joined with Legion. Today we're playing 7 Days to Die, and we're just going to show you a pretty epic build that we've been working on for a couple of days. Nothing has been done on God mode. We've been doing this all regular. As you can see on the screens, we got 95 days into this thing, and we've got quite a bit of shit done. Alright, Legion, where do you guys want to go first?
Well, let's first check out the farm. Guys, all you have to do is throw some fertilized dirt down, and you can create a farm. We suggest creating it on raised areas. That's why we did it on this little, like, kind of overpass here. And do it out of the way of your facility, because zombies like to destroy your tomato plants.
Yeah, that's why this is good, because I guarantee they're never going to come straight from this direction. They're going to come up either from the sides, because they're going to go straight for us. As you can see on Legion's Fort over here, we put some trees on top, and on the side, of course, another farm.
Now, guys, remember, you got to keep track of your weight issues. So this took a bit of tries. That's why the ground's a little rough and etchy here. Make sure that you keep your weight down. That's why I built the second layer above my top layer of my base, just for the trees. That trees actually do factor in a weight.
The reason why we chose the wasteland is because it has a lot of extra materials that you need. Right off the bat, on the ground, you got your stone. Stone and sand, and then extra stone thanks to the concrete. You got some trees, not a lot of trees, but you got a lot of iron as well. That being said, there's not a lot of water sources around here. We had no luck finding a close water source. So what we did, driving really far just to get buckets and buckets, I think I got like 20 buckets each time of water, and I had to fill up this little ditch right over here.
Now, be careful about filling up pools above ground. The ground wants to think it's still there, because 7 Days to Die is still an early kind of game. It's not fully completed. So you can see how it's kind of glitched.
It does not it doesn't fill up like 1 inch at a time, the rest of it falls. No, it does 1 cube at a time. That's why right here, it's like one protruding piece of water. Does not work at all. Well, water can flow up, so yeah, fuck me, right? Hold on.
A Redthorne here dug out all this and put all these spikes on for defensive layering.
It's my security. Let me show you how this works. I got a few ideas. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. First off, you can't make it easy for anyone to get to the base, and that includes yourself.
Now, just so you guys know, the reason why we had a jumping section is because, except for crawlers, no zombie jumps. So you put a hole, they're going to fall through the hole while they're moving exactly towards your base.
Like, it doesn't even matter if they destroy a few pillars. Yeah, they can climb stairs, so we got to stay away from stairs. 1 door, 2 door, 3 door. Before I start to dig out these spikes, we actually had it set up where zombies could crawl in and actually break through the bottom areas of our house. So we dug out the cellar here, so if they crawl in through the sides, we could shoot. You can shoot through these iron bars.
These iron bars are also awesome. I don't know who to give credit to because I can't remember the article, but vomit from the police officers cannot go through iron bars. These things take a punishment. They can physically hit you through them, though, so make sure you're standing back if you're using it on a building or something.
No matter what you do, you can't ever be on the first floor in any version of 7 Days. As we said, they can climb upstairs, they can climb up ladders, so you have to come up with a way where you can get up easily, where they can't. So we got the stairs, we got this little block to jump on, and jump up the stairs.
People are wondering why we had this stair system from the very beginning, which it was one of the original features we put into this building, is because you see those 3 doors that Redthorne showed you? He has problems shutting all 3 doors. And when the horde's coming, they all get inside. And then you're fighting a gray man on your first floor level. So make sure you shut your doors and get up to your second floor.
Like 4 times Gray Man have gotten into my house because of that. But yeah, we got 2 forges, 2 fire pits, a workbench, cement mixer, and as you can see, a lot of supplies. We try to organize them as best we can. It always gets jumbled up though.
We recommend the 2 forges for sure once you reach our level, only because you could run 1 for cement and 1 for general miscellaneous like metal objects and everything else. Cement's going to take majority of your time, and so you're going to need 1 dedicated.
Alright, now that being said, this is quite a bit of a fortress as you've seen, but there still needs to be safety precautions. So we're going to take you to the roof, or the second area of defense, which Legion actually built this himself. The fortress itself, the first 2 levels, we found the building and we fixed it up to the point, but Legion actually built the secondary part up here. And then on top of it, again, as you can see, he also did the iron bar so we could shoot through it. And that was back in our early days, like day 30, that we started to actually use that. We always had a plan, though, that no matter what, if they got through the first or second layers and they were starting to climb up to the roof, that we need a way to get out of here. And that's where this little thing comes into play. Alright, so, just so you know, before I go down here, I just want to let you know, we originally had this set up as a secret escape route that actually took us straight to the garage over there. But now we've converted it, I'd say. It's not quite done. I don't think it is, at least.
So,
alright.
You guys wonder
it's not
why
quite
we
finished.
probably did all this? Best way to play 7 Days to Die is figure out a project. Treat it a lot like Minecraft and create projects for yourself. So we got bored and made 1 more project, one after the other.
So right now we are directly underneath all my defenses. The best part about this setup is, as you can see, it's pillars going across, cement pillars with wood pillars just to kind of work with the space so that the pillars don't actually fall down. You can shoot through pillars, you could fix through pillars, like as you can see I can punch that, I'm breaking that. Pillars are the best form of defense because on top of that, they can't hit you, they can't reach you, they're going to die going across all these spikes, and whenever they leave, you know, whatever packs behind, whatever med kits, whatever they got, it drops automatically down to this level so you can collect it. That's what makes it the best kind of defense.
Pillars can go all the way up to 9,000 in life. That they're actually going to be hitting it much, because a lot of zombies don't hit directly downwards. They'll be taking out the spikes first. And they do aim for the spikes. Believe me, I've seen a zombie bear take out all my spikes because he kept on walking around.
Alright, so I haven't quite finished it yet. I still got to dig out the floor here, put cement, and then put an extra vault door here. But this was the original escape route.
Yep. And I'm going right through that escape route right now. And when you leave through this door, welcome to our garage tunnel. Anyone want to be like Batman?
The garage is awesome.
Exactly like Batman. Launch right up. It's going to take you a bit. I expanded it further to 2 on the sides when I was originally digging. The exit
Where do our bikes go?
Oh, they're outside. And
Oh, damn. Yeah, our bikes are supposed to be down here. So if we ever need to get out of here, we can get out of here quick. Goes up this ramp here. You can't do stairs. Bikes don't go upstairs. Bikes have a tough time going up this, but it actually seems to work out. So this is escape route B.
now, I won't go anything on PvP, but on PvE, we've never had a zombie get through the garage.
Okay, so escape route A is actually back in the old room.
Remember, always shut your doors. Key to survival.
Don't be like Redthorne. I always forget to.
See?
As you can see, it's not too wide, because of course your first tools are very weak. It takes a long time. You don't have the patience.
Most of this we did with iron. We didn't really have the steel back then.
Alright, so this is escape route A. The first one we dug, we actually planned this for PvP. So if we ever need to run away from people, we can just kind of come out here, run away wherever we need to go. Inside, everything's fortified with cement, and just around the cement, which I don't know if you could see, is I packed it with stone. It's completely packed with stone all the way around it, really. So you'd have to dig first before getting to the 3 feet thick cement, and even then, it's just going to be a pain. So I made it really tough to get through, where we definitely see it before anything else. Alright, Legion, your base.
Alright, so the simple structure was originally going to be a shark tank. We got bored and I wanted to see the zombies up close without actually fighting them. So I made a concrete block and then I put iron bars that I could see through. That did not work and I ended up expanding into other projects, my real base, and ended up building this monstrosity. It has 6 layers of spikes on each side, just like Redthorne's. There's pipes underneath, concrete pillars, so that way the loot drops. And then the reason why we did these little concrete walls is so once the zombies jump in, they cannot jump out. You want to keep the zombies in there as much as possible. So once they're in, they can't get back out. They're dying on your spikes.
Ah, fuck.
Did you land on the spikes? So you drop in here, and this is my... kind of like my ground floor. I'm going to show you
The door
right
is locked,
here.
so I can't close it.
That's fine. These are just like Redthorne's pillars. This is where I collect my loot. You only do repairs and collect your loot from the bottom. Going up, I didn't put a hatch because hatches will slow you down. And this is where you want to do a lot of your shooting. So you see I expanded more than one. I expanded about 3 out and then put the thing. Because the iron bars only go halfway. I put the bars on the side because a lot of people, Redthorne and myself included, get excited when the zombies are underneath and start leaning even more and more out.
Yeah, I fall
And
so many
fall
times.
on the spikes, and then you're dead. So I put the bars just for caution. And the trees are up there because if you see this farm right here, I have a fully functioning farm of both corn and potatoes going back down to the original ground floor roughly. I have a door. I keep Redthorne locked out of here just because. And this is where my real base starts. I wanted to see how long it would take me to dig to bedrock. So I started to dig. It took me about 2 to 3 hours of real time to dig all the way down there. Now this is me walking down, not sprinting. Sprinting I can make the trip in about 20 seconds to bedrock. Bedrock is always the same height, and I will show you this height right here. We are about negative 57 meters. Bedrock will always be negative 57 meters.
And you'll know when you hit bedrock.
Oh yeah.
Because every time you hit it, it makes this weird noise right here. Just like grinding your teeth kind of noise. Just kind of irks me.
Now, the
Yeah.
reason why I built this little cage at the bottom is because sometimes zombies will drop in. If we forget to shut a door or whatever. When they do drop in,
Sorry.
they hit the bottom. Yeah, it's usually him. When they do hit the bottom, you can just shoot them through the things. I dug out with Redthorne a bedroom with some supplies. I like to have dedicated rooms, and because this is bedrock, nothing lower, nothing's going to get you down here, so I dig out my rooms. I built a dedicated construction room. Let's turn on the light here so you can see it better. Now, we talked about pools above ground. This is pools below ground. You can only get one layer. So, is it beneficial as a water source? Absolutely not. Once that one layer is gone, you literally will just lose the water in that one area. But it's kind of cool.
1 cube at a time.
Aesthetically. Finally, for my underground base, we started the process of digging out a tunnel all the way to the city. This is more like I had a bad day, let me hit a rock wall for about 3 hours kind of project.
Something therapeutic about that.
Yeah, girlfriend giving you a hard time, hit a wall. Job underpaid you, hit a wall.
Get
So-
cut off in traffic.
Save that money for your
Yeah.
psychiatrist and just get 7 days to die and start hitting walls.
I feel better already.
Oh, there's your bag, Mark. Oh, wow.
Don't touch it.
I just got rocketed someplace else.
Did you go above ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
So this is where I am, people. Apparently we glitched the game. Remember, it is an early game in terms of development, even though it's fully released.
As soon as you go through the portal, game over, man. Game over. I hate when that happens because there's so many glitches in this game. You hit something weird, it's gonna stay weird until you hit it again. Alright, so as you can see, this is as far as we have dug out. And if we check out the map, there it is. Alright, so this is where we are. This is where our base is, where you see Legion. And the city, somewhere, I mean, it's always going to be at 0, 0. We have it marked too. It's going to be right here. The city. It's 0, 0. You can see it next to the bullseye mark up there. But this is, you know, one of the city blocks there. It's pretty big, actually. I did a few rounds around it. But this is where the city is. We're going to try to dig into about here. And we are not even halfway. Almost. I would say we're about a third, 33%, which is not too bad considering how much time we put to this.
Where I am now currently and showing the viewers is our little experiment. This is spikes, and inside the spikes are mines. You can see that I have iron bars surrounding 4 forges. The theory is that we can open the door and turn it on day 7 of every 7-day cycle, and the zombies will be attracted there instead of being attracted to our bases. Now, yes, our bases are pretty fortified to the max. No zombies ever really broken in unless we let them in.
Sorry again.
But who wants to repair all that crap all the time? And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to nighttime. Well, that's Epic Builds. I'm MBH Legion.
And I'm Redthorne. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Or something like that.